Hey guys, we are picking up Athenaze 6 beta at line 9, and we're going to go from lines 9 to 17, so hold on to your hats as we go through this, okay? So we are here at line 9, and it says, on the one hand, therefore, ha theseos, so here's your subject, ha theseos, so this is Theseus, in his aristera. Okay, and that is his left hand. Right, so in his left hand, and we can see we have the dative case here, te and aristera. What does he do? He holds ta linon. So this is a string that he has with him. Our English word for this that we get, our derivative is linen. Linen. Okay, but that's accusative. It's the direct object of the verb he holds. And in his right hand, and you remember that if I have my preposition en, right, the word that comes immediately after it is going to be in the dative case, and that's what I'm looking at here. Te with the iota subscript, and dexia with the iota subscript. And he's holding what? In his right hand, he's holding ta xifos, and that is the direct object, that is a sword. So in his left hand, he holds the string that he has, and in his right hand, you have to supply the eke here, but he holds the sword. And then what does he do? He proskore, and then he proceeds eis ton skoton, into the darkness. You might remember that eis, meaning to or into, also has to be followed by a noun in the accusative case. And you can see ton is already accusative. So let's go on. Your subject is here, hoi de hetairoi. And the companions, phobuntai, they are afraid, mala, they are afraid very much. But, homos, nevertheless. Hepontai, this is the verb hepomai, right? It's third plural, and the verb means they follow. So the companions not only are afraid, but they follow. And why do they follow him? He gar ananke. This is your subject, he ananke, and that means necessity, because necessity, eke, has them or holds them. And here's your accusative direct object. Okay? Makron un hodon poreu ontai. So I noticed already I have news here, right? On and on. And that's not a nominative ending, but it is an accusative. So I'm going to use this not at the beginning of sentence, but at the end. Right? So a long road, that's going to go at the end of the sentence in English. They make a journey along a long road. So that makes more sense. So they journey a long road, kai, and what do they do? Trepontai. So here's the second verb in the sentence. Verb number 2. Here's verb 1. And they turn around polakis many times. Polakis and many times. And now I notice again, I don't have nominative endings here. I have us and I have us, which means those are going to be accusatives, and I'm not going to translate them first. Let's go to my verb. Another verb, aku usin. That's the third thing they're doing in this sentence. And they hear, okay, and now I can use my accusatives. They hear some terrible psophus, noises. Because gar ha minotauros, the minotaur dioke, is chasing autus, direct object, is chasing them. Entos skato, in the darkness. And he bruchatai, right? And he roars. He roars, bruchatai, here's a verb. And he roars, maladenos, very terribly, very horribly. And then, ton, ton, padon, sophon. Again, I don't have nominatives. That's accusative. Ton, padon is genitive. And then on the other side, sophon is also accusative. So I'm going to delay this whole phrase until after I get my verb. And here's my verb, akousi. Okay, so what happens now? And then they hear, okay, the other thing we can do with this is, it's like first do the outer, and then we do the inner last. So I always call this foil. You do the outside words, and then you do the inside. Okay, so they hear the noise of the feet. Kai, and os phrainontai, here's my next verb, and they smell the ta pneuma, ta theriu, genitive. Okay, so let's do it again, right? Direct objects on both. They smell the breath of the beast. And idu, it says, idu means look, behold, and look. En to hodo, and in the way, in the road, par estin hominotauros, right, is subject, the minotaur. And par just means present. So the minotaur is there. And what does he do? Verb, brukatai, and he roars. Adverb, denos, terribly. This os ending, by the way, is the Greek equivalent of putting ly on our English words. So he roars terribly. Kai, and epiton theseia. So this is another prepositional phrase. Epi can mean the same thing sometimes as pros. Okay, so towards Theseus, hormatai, he rushes. And so there's my last verb. Okay, so he rushes towards Theseus. So the plot thickens. So good luck reviewing with this video, and I will see you soon.